Season 2 of the Pat and JT podcast.
Oh man, I'm here at last. The best time, always gonna be the best. Come on!
Exclusively on the Hurrdat Media Network.
All right,
so our Facebook page is It's Pat and JT, as well as Twitter and Instagram, or 402-403-9478. Marty Cordero from the Omaha Storm Chasers is in taking a picture. Did you get a picture of my new pants, Marty? How do you like my new pants? I got them at Sam's, $13.
Couldn't tell.
Super.
I can't.
No, legit, you can't tell.
I didn't know that.
But you know what?
I mean, I was being
sexy.
Right,
buddy?
That's
well, you know
those are
what?
2 words.
No
Thank
pants
you.
stand a chance on him. Look at him.
No pants.
No
stand a
pants.
chance.
No pants stand a chance. You know what is funny is I'm lucky that I got into the office before everybody this morning because about 10 minutes before the first person got here, I realized I still had my M sticker on the side for medium.
Mediums.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for tweeting out my pants. I appreciate that.
I want to take a picture with the sticker back on. That
Right?
would be great.
Yeah,
you know,
no
You should have left it.
Did you wipe the sleepy from your eyes too? I mean, come on.
Super tight.
Honestly, you should have left it. See how long it would have taken, and who was the person that was going to tell you?
Because
Oh, it would
today
have been you.
Today was the day when all the new interns started, and there's like 15 of them, and they're all like 20, and I didn't want them to think that I was the grandpa.
Like I said, it would have been you.
Pat.
For God's sakes. What, mother?
It would not have been. Well, never mind. I won't say. You know, I'm generational. I'll be nice today. It's Monday.
I love having you in. It's been way too long.
Yeah.
You haven't. Now, this is in the new digs. First time.
It is. Yeah,
Here.
I just got the nickel tour from the chief head honcho or whatever Bill's title is now. No, great space, you know, from Dan's film
film department. Yes.
and you know, all the social media, and there were 85 new associates that were going through orientation. Now he said another 7, just 7.
Seemed like a lot,
but it does, and all under one roof.
That's the cool
easily
part,
accessible location, right off 680 and 80 here. It's a great spot. So congrats.
I didn't realize how fast I got used to everybody being remote. I love that everybody's back now, but I was so in the groove of doing everything on Teams and nobody was around. And it's like, man, we kind of got, not complacent's the wrong word, but just kind of, maybe it's lazy. I don't know, but it's so much nicer to have somebody you can walk down the hallway and say, listen, let's figure this out, instead of setting a meeting and doing something remote. It's just so nice.
You're right. And something as simple as not taking the medium sticker off your pants because you're not used to being around other people. Now you've got to get back to the real world.
Yes, he's wearing pants. That's a start.
These are the first pants I've had since COVID.
Are those elastic waistbands?
No, they're elastic around the ankle, though.
Okay.
Just saying. Trying to keep up with the kids and what they're doing.
You're not supposed to do that.
Are we supposed to actually talk about stuff today?
I don't know.
No, I hope not. This is fun.
This is fun. Kind of how we roll.
Yeah, well.
Just kind of roll into it. Actually, no, there is a purpose to you being here. There is a reason that you're here. Because Hurrdat, well, you have a history with Hurrdat, obviously, because let's talk 50 Summers.
Yeah.
Right? And if you haven't seen that movie yet, strongly encourage you to do so. It's on Amazon. And I mean, blew me away. It just, and that was our introduction to Hurrdat, really, when we got to see that movie, because you guys were working on that.
We were. Yeah.
Yeah. And it came out, 2018?
It hard to believe, right?
Isn't that crazy?
It popped up on my Facebook, memories or
Your
whatever.
memories.
It was 3 years ago last week. And I'm here. I'm holding a very rare copy of it because this is going to be delivered to Mr. Warren Buffett because he,
which I think is a bunch of garbage.
This is so funny.
He's in the movie. He's the billionaire. He can't spring for his own DVD. Marty.
Well, no, I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that. But he said it was. He would rather be able to have it than have to figure out ways to watch it online.
Well, that would mean sending a check to Bezos if he did.
Right,
because it's on Amazon.
And he wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, so he wouldn't want to do that. So I totally get why he wants a DVD.
There's that thing.
Yeah. I totally miss having DVDs, to be honest with you.
I know.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But yeah, that movie, that was kind of our introduction after Bill came in and he was on a podcast in March of 2019. No.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, it was 2019. No.
Yes.
It was
2019.
It was 2019? It's 2020.
2019.
We started in 2019.
We sold our company in 2020. Yes, you're right, 2020.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Take that sticker off your pants, Pat.
The woman's always right. Lady's always right.
2020.
Yes, dear.
That's
yes,
right.
dear.
That's right. Yes, mother.
hate when he says that. Anyway, and then Dan Napoli, who we knew was who reached out to us initially as the contact, and then seeing the movie, and it was like, this blew us away. Pat watched it. I mean, he frame by frame looking for his face in this movie, frame by frame.
Yeah.
Did you not?
Oh, I did. I thought for
You
sure.
still like
why
the
not?
movie.
I love the movie. It's awesome.
It would have been just that much better for you.
Much better, yeah. It had me in there, but just saying.
And as we talked about one time, Bat Boy and all your stories, you know, it's been, you know, I thought I knew history when we were recording it, but after the fact, folks that said, well, I did this and I worked here and I worked there, and
I bet.
And not that every story could have been told in
Right.
here, because there's only an hour and 20 minutes to, you know, and there's only so much time in it. But it is interesting what 50 summers related to Rosenblatt, related to baseball, and what baseball really has meant to this community for so long.
100%.
And
It's just the way the story was told, too.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was. And, you know, it started off, it was going to, the plan was to tell the story about the season and the 50th season. And then it went more to the history of the franchise, and then it spilled over into the history and growth of minor league baseball over a period of time. So it doesn't just play in Omaha, it does play outside of Omaha. If you're a fan of professional baseball, more smaller community baseball, minor league baseball, I'm partial to it, but yes, it's
very good.
Yeah.
That is interesting, because I bet it did kind of kick up some stories.
It did.
From so many people.
Yeah,
That's
and-
cool.
Yeah, it has. And, you know, Jesse Cuevas, who is the longtime revered, you know, ex-groundskeeper of Rosenblatt, now that it doesn't exist, is one of my good friends. And he was out last couple Sundays with Brian Polberg, our manager, recently retired, so he had to come out and bust Polly's chops.
You know, and Polberg, actually, my last year's Bat Boy, he was a player. He played.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, he was it was either the last year's, second to last year, or my last year as Bat Boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Wow.
carrying his bats, so everything.
Carrying his bat.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty cool seeing those guys that there are very few now that are still in the game that were around then, but he's one of the few that are.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
That's
Polly
great.
was.
That were.
Right?
That
Yeah.
were. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's a history between Hurrdat and the Storm Chasers.
Yeah.
And that continues. We keep making new memories. Got another big event coming up. You guys, and I love the fact that you guys have traditions now. It's not just a new event. These are traditions, are they not?
They are. You know, April 8th of 2011 was our first official ticketed event with Papio South Baseball, high school baseball. And since then, things have become traditions. And this year will be the 10th annual Baseballoween. And this year it's presented by Hurrdat for the first time. And it is another one of the free community events that we offer. And Andrea Bedore and our event staff do such an amazing job. And they did that, especially during COVID, to keep things going. But we're going back to the well, meaning it's not a drive-through, pick up your candy, baseball
Right.
Oween event as it was in 2020. It's back to normal. And on Friday, the 22nd of October, you know, very shortly, we'll be celebrating in regular style, meaning in Werner Park with costumes and candy and events.
Super
and
fun.
things for the kids.
Yes, and it's free.
It is free, you know, courtesy of great, you know, great partners like all the fine folks here at Hurrdat and you know, our staff and everyone at Werner Park that works so hard to put events. It is a free event, and then we'll have a number of other participating sponsors and tables with candy and as Andrea tells me, pin the boo on the ghost.
How do you do that? How do you catch a boo to pin it on something?
I will be there and learn myself.
Okay.
I've
That's
never
interesting.
pinned a boo on a ghost.
In a boo.
Witch ring toss, eye bowling.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
I remember when I was in a bowling league a long time ago, the coolest ball ever was that eyeball. Some kid had an eyeball.
That's brilliant.
It's genius,
Dr. Kugler should get one of those.
right?
I wonder if he has
the bowling team.
Yeah, just have a whole bunch of eyeballs.
Yes. Yeah, that's like total like memory. Whoa, that's awesome. Yeah, this kid's like, there's the kid with the eyeball. We're playing the kid with the eyeball. That's awesome.
intimidating.
It is very intimidating.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
freaky. Okay, that's all sounds fantastic. I mean, this is for the whole family. This is like get everybody dressed up.
It is, you know, family
Yeah.
fun event. You know, right now there's more than 20 vendors, but historically we have 30 to 40, and it's an opportunity in a safe environment. That is Werner Park. You know, obviously Restrooms are open, concessions are open. It's I don't know, it's fun. Bring your own trick or treating bags and come away with a lot of goodies.
There you go. I know they're working really hard on trying to figure out what the tchotchke is going to be from Hurrdat. They're working on the table, trying to figure out what they want to.
What they're going to have, what they're going to throw out
throw
there.
in the bag, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came up because a couple of girls are like, I don't want to give away. I want something nice. I want something they can use. I want something, or that. And I'm like, I want chocolate. I'm like,
I can use the crap out of chocolate.
right. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. So what time are the gates going to open up on the 22nd?
5 o'clock. Yeah,
Nice.
It's Friday night, 5 o'clock, and it will last till 8 o'clock. And, it's interesting. Each year we generally have a fairly young crowd, 5-ish, 6-ish, and then older crowd later. So we've had as many as 8,000 people at this event before. It normally is around 3,000 or 4,000. So I do urge people to make plans to come out. Parking is available at the ballpark, and it's a fun time. It's a fun time, and for us, we used to look to bring special events, create special events post Labor Day and prior to Easter, for just to pick a holiday.
Yeah.
To extend the life of the ballpark
Yeah.
and to get people used to coming out to Warner Park, not just for baseball. Well, now soccer helps us do that with Union Omaha. Baseballoween, this is the 10th annual event there. This continues to grow. And there's so many others that Andrea and the team do a great job with. But this one's free. Most of those other special events or soccer matches, those are paid tickets, but this is a free event. And you can go to omahastormchasers.com or probably for more up-to-date information, follow the Storm Chasers on Facebook,
Yes.
Instagram, and Twitter.
Yes.
How much longer you got soccer going?
Soccer has home matches on the 16th, 20th, and 23rd. We're currently in first place in League One. We will be in the playoffs in November.
Nice.
And if we can win a couple more matches and get a couple more losses from a couple other clubs, we're targeting that number one seed. So we would get a bye the first weekend in November and then have home matches around the 13th or 20th. The league hasn't set the specific playoff game dates yet, but it would be through the weekend of the 20th of November.
You think about after the disappointment of 2020, when you're just getting like, you guys were geared and ready to just like take off.
Yeah, we
and
were.
Then,
Yeah.
that
to make the League One final last year and then to be able to getting ready to get on an airplane, and then we had some COVID cases. You're right. The taking off that was figurative and literal. So it was we weren't able to do that, and who knows if we get to play Greenville again in the playoffs? Doesn't really matter to us. We just want to play to be able to win. The team is Coach Jay Mims. He started the UNO soccer program, and before that, he was assistant at Creighton for a number of years. He's done such a great job putting a great team of men together, and it's a good squad. Our point differential, I believe, is plus 18. The next closest in the league is like plus 6 or something. So it's quite the juggernaut of a squad that he's assembled. It is. So, yeah, if you like soccer or if you've never tried it out, it's at Warner Park on the 16th, 20th, and 23rd, and tickets at unionomaha.com.
Okay, yeah, and get on the website. Also, you have a list of a whole bunch of other events that are out there, like you were talking about, that between Labor Day and Easter, which is really a good time frame, because it also, to me, it just kind of like adjusts. It's like, okay, we're past that and we're coming up. It's not that far away, and you're going to be back into springtime stuff. I mean, really, you're already working on what's going to be coming up in 3 or 4 months, and that's in 2022.
Pat, you need to come in and talk to my sales team. Yes, that's what I keep telling them. Now is the time we put the hay in the barn, and and now until March 1st, that's really what we're doing. We're out, we're out selling sponsorships. We're renewing partnerships, suites, tickets, all those things. April 1st will be here before you know it.
It's only 6 weeks until Thanksgiving.
Isn't that crazy?
6 weeks until we were talking. My wife and I were talking about that this weekend. 6 weeks till we get the Christmas decorations out.
6
That's
weeks
nuts.
and then 10 weeks till Christmas.
Right. It's nuts.
It is. It's going to go by fast.
Absolutely
As fast
crazy.
as the summer has flown by. It'll be.
You better do your shopping now, because with supply chain
You know what?
issues, don't wait until December this
No.
year. I urge you. So
I tell you what, I honestly, I was just listening to somebody yesterday talking about this, and it kind of like light bulb went off. There are a lot of things you can buy now. You'll still be able to get them in 2 or 3 months maybe, but they're going to cost like 3 times as much.
they are.
And so get anything you can get, get while the getting's good, as they say. But go ahead and get your shopping done. But really encourage. That's true. That is true.
The easiest place to go is to Warner Park's Stormfront Team Store.
Exactly.
From noon until 5,
Yes.
and you can get any of your Chasers or Union gear.
All in stock.
All in stock. You don't even have to place a mail order. Or
No shipping
You
if you
call
pick
it
it up?
mail order anymore. I mean, that's,
Right.
no
That's not even a
shipping.
thing
That's
anymore.
right. But
Yeah.
we are open Monday through Friday, noon to 5. You can support local, support community. And if you're a baseball fan, soccer fan, you have
You're
your
all
choice.
covered.
You have your choice.
Sweet.
So Baseballoween, again, I liked what you said about it kind of comes in waves. It sounds like the littler kids come earlier, and then then the older kids as it goes on. So somebody new to this, first time coming out, you can kind of judge accordingly.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, and it's not that we're going to turn anyone that's
No,
13,
everybody's-
14 away, at
As much as you'd
at
like
5
to.
o'clock.
They're just such brats at that.
Dirt bags.
Well, I have a 13-year-old that's in that phase. Yes, they are. They are something.
You know what? Speaking of that phase too, Pat's just been going through because his son is 18.
19. Yeah, he'll be 19 in
not-
like a week.
I could have told you
weeks.
that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, so close.
I remember. Yes, he's 18 and he just moved out, and so
He's doing freaking amazing. Like,
that
I
crazy?
did not see that coming.
yeah.
Like,
But things
great.
change. You
Oh,
know,
man.
our middle son is 17. He's almost 18, and we didn't think he'd get out of third grade. And he's going to graduate early. He's graduating December.
Wow.
And he's going to start auto tech at Metro at their new program in March. And everybody, we're all different. We all have our things, and I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. His name's Colin. I've learned a lot through him since third grade. We've had a lot of ups and downs, challenges. I've talked about it on some other podcasts. That's the different format. But, we need to remember, the one thing I say, we just need to be kind. We need to be tolerant, and we need to be kind to people in society and our neighbors. And that's part of why we do these events at Warner Park. It's an opportunity to come out as a community again because, we're still not back to normal.
Right.
We're still not back to normal. And I want it to be back to normal.
I know.
Right.
I like the idea of like Pat was talking about coming into the office and there are people here now. And
Yes.
it's funny how easy it is to fall into that pattern, introvert type pattern where you just are in your own bubble and you don't get out. And I was talking to somebody this weekend about this, just the little things like, going to a different side of town to go to the store, taking a different way home, talking to people when you're standing in line. And it's funny how many people want to engage, and they're like, everybody is dying for.
Yeah, the
little more.
human interaction.
Yes.
And when we don't know what someone else has been doing, they may not have had much interaction over the last year and a half. And that's the one thing that we really tried to focus on with return to play and games is, we want to try. You can't greet 100% of people, but we wanted to try because you never know when someone had not been out anywhere. And
This could be the big event for somebody.
And it's just
Getting
again,
everybody
I'll
out.
go back to the sticker. It's just like the sticker on the pants, Pat. It's getting back to normal,
right.
getting back to routine, and
Wearing pants.
That's right.
I feel for you, brother.
Thanks,
I
buddy.
feel for you.
Wearing pants. I appreciate that, Marty.
I'm glad we got that figured out. Oh my God.
Me
So
too.
yeah, Facebook page definitely is a great place for a ton of information on the Storm Chasers and of course the website too.
Yeah.
So
And all the
check
links
that,
that we
guys.
talked about
And
today
we'll be
in the
there.
description. We will be there.
Yes,
In
we
the
will be there.
All the
Are you?
links.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna be there
So
hanging
you're
out.
going to be at the table, JT, with the tchotchkes.
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
We're the chocolate or the tchotchkes or the chocolate tchotchkes or whatever.
Whatever we come up
it is.
with.
I'll be there throwing it in your bag.
You guys could give away mini headphones, and
great idea.
promote a journalistic.
I like that.
Well,
We're not
Future-
journalistic
for a
is
kid. That's sweet that you think we're
that's a
journalism,
reach, but-
journalismistic, but whatever.
Well, I think you are, but
journalism like.
Ish.
We're journalism adjacent.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go there. I'll go there.
Marty, thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
we
thanks, Pat.
appreciate it.
Awesome.
Where's my?
Thank you.
No, where's the? See, I'm in a different studio now. I'm just go back and forth.
Pushing the wrong buttons. Stickers on
Always
your
pushing
pants.
the wrong buttons with stickers on my pants. It's Pat and JT, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Hurrdat Media Production.